Hey guys, this is OddOneGaming. This is going to be another Dragonheir SilentGods video. So today's video is going to be an exciting one because, as far as I'm aware, we have some amazing news. I didn't even click it yet, but apparently we have some news about the Season 2, what's gonna come, all of that good stuff. So I guess let's jump into it. But before I do that, I want to give a massive warning or heads up, because hopefully something's gonna happen regarding the whole Drizzt event. Okay, so I had some people raise this question when it comes to the Drizzt event, which has ended. If you started, I think it ends at the same time for everybody, but they were saying that they were waiting for their 5 Hunter's Blades in order to collect Drizzt. Okay, and it seems like we actually got the last ones as an inbox. Like, thank you for participating in the event. Here are your rewards, have a nice day. And this is like, individual contribution reward, you collect it, and we got ourselves the last 5 Hunter's Blade. Like I said, I know that there were people that were waiting on these 5 ones in order to collect Drizzt, okay? They were on like 235, they were waiting for these ones, and then if you go and have a look, there's nowhere in the game where you can collect Drizzt anymore. But I would say, do not go and rage spend your stuff, okay? Just do not go to the exchange shop, to the token, and buy everything with them. Wait, because we have raised this problem with the devs, so that hopefully they're gonna implement a way where you can still collect your Drizzt, okay? So don't go crazy, let's wait, and hopefully they're gonna change it. Like, I'm expecting them to do that, maybe add him here in the shop as one-time purchase with 240 Hunter's Blade. That could be a thing they would do. So wait on your Hunter's Blades, and hopefully we're gonna get that changed. But it's time to look for Season 2 new season server opening preview. Okay, so let's go dive deep into this one. I think it's quite a long one, yeah, so it kind of seems like there's gonna be a little bit to talk about, so grab your coffee, grab your tea. This might be a long one, but let's check it all out. So, greetings travelers, we are grateful for your continued support of Dragonheir SilentGods, and we are excited to announce that the highly anticipated Season 2 is coming soon. Looking forward to that one. In the new season, we plan to merge servers and transfer player data on the 15th of December 2023. I'm guessing they mean like midnight UTC. Server allocation will be based on each server's player activity and strength as follows. The traveler in the same group will be transferred to a new server to embark on a new journey. So let's see. Travelers from server Chaos Clip Hydra 1 and Fountain Interplanar 5 will be moved to the new server in Crescent 1. Okay, I'm not in that one. I think Chaos Clip Hydra was the first one from the, closed beta and stuff. Travelers from servers Chaos Clip Hydra 2 and Chaos Clip Hydra 7 will be moved to new server in Crescent 2. Travelers from server Chaos Clip Hydra 9 and Fountain Interplanar 1 will be moved to the new server in Crescent 3. Travelers from servers Chaos Clip Hydra 5 and Fountain Interplanar 2, that's yours truly, will be moved to new server in Crescent 4. Then Chaos Clip Hydra 8 and Fountain Interplanar 7 will be moved into new server in Crescent 5. And Chaos Clip Hydra 6, Fountain Interplanar 3 and Fountain Interplanar 6 will be moved to new server in Crescent 6. And the last one, travelers from servers Chaos Clip Hydra 3, 4 and Fountain Interplanar 4 will be moved to new server in Crescent 7. So I know this is a little bit of a touchy subject because people might be like, well, I was at the top of my server, but then if I get moved with X server, I'm not gonna have a chance because there's gonna be wells and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not sure exactly what would be the best option, but you have to keep in mind the following. All of these servers might have a ton of people that quit, okay? So maybe, for example, I don't know, my server, which is Fountain Interplanar 2, maybe we just have in the next season, we might just have like only, 1,000 people playing out of the, I think it's 50,000, the whole server. So this is the way that usually, as far as I'm aware, as I've seen other games, this is how server-based games do it. They start merging servers, so obviously there's going to be more players on that server, more competition, more people to interact with. So is this the perfect way to do it or not? I'm not sure, but I guess this makes sense because you want to keep your servers to be active, okay? You want to keep people to be active in those servers, so these types of mergers are bound to happen. And hopefully, like they said over here, if they're based off of strength, I'm guessing that, like top tier servers that had like the best progress will be merged with other top tier servers. I'm not sure again if it's perfect, if it's not, but this is the first thing. From my point of view, I guess it's a good thing. when it comes to the activity and, you know, of those servers to have more people in there. But anyway, like that's going to be something we're going to have to further discuss in the future once we see how it's going to look. But now let's move over to the next part. Notes. After the server merge, the active players on each server will be significantly increased. And that's exactly what I mean, you know, because lots of servers will have people that dropped off. So you don't want servers of like 1,000 or 300 people to be like, you know, just straight up bored. So the activity will be increased, which is make it more fun. You know, you're going to have a reason to try and grind and compete. While social connections and the experience of core gameplay such as Alliance will be thus improved. So that means that, you know, the Alliance will be reset and you're going to have to, maybe even in your Alliance, you might have half of the Alliance not doing anything. I know there are lots of people in my Twitch last night saying that like, oh yeah, half of my Alliance is dead, I'm not getting the bonuses, so that's going to fix that issue. It means there's going to be more active Alliances, which is going to benefit the game, because having an active Alliance means you're going to get a ton of rewards through the Sparkle tournament, through the Golden Wing match and all that, so that's a good thing from my point of view. The coverage and content of ranking rewards will be substantially improved after server merge. Mounts will be included in the rewards for number 151 to 300. Again, good change, good change. That means, you know, more fun stuff for people. I'm happy about that. I'm not sure if it means for the current servers or for the next ones after the merger. If it's for the next ones, it might be better because that means more people have a chance to get it. So, you know, it's gonna they're still gonna try and compete, not be like, oh, I have no chance because I'm with whales or krakens. It's a good move. We will do our utmost to relieve the anxiety brought by the potential intensified competition among players by all means. Exactly. That's something that I think I've seen people say like, oh, this is not fair. I'm going to have all whales, all krakens. I'm not going to be able to compete and whatnot. But at the same time, I feel like it's too boring if there's, you know, nothing to compete about. If you're always first and you have no competition, that makes it boring. I'm not in first. I'm like top 50. Maybe I'm going to be top 150 only, but still, it's still fun to try and push it to the next level. Server allocation is based on each server's player's activity and strength. So like we mentioned previously, depending how active and how strong they are, that's how they're going to merge together. Makes sense. Additionally, we will soon roll out the server transfer function, allowing players to transfer to other group servers that are merged on the same day. Limited by the development progress, the launch date of server transfer is to be determined. Please stay tuned until further in-game updates. So this is something good. I'm not sure exactly how they're gonna implement it, but I know some other people that maybe started at later servers that might want to try and do server transfer, and they might be on the same server as me, or, you know, or like some same servers as other of your friends. So having this server transfer function, hopefully they're going to implement it the right way, because that's going to be really important. That's going to be huge. So looking forward to getting more news on that one. Then season settlement time, the 15th December from 1 a.m. till 7 a.m. UTC. Okay, that's okay. Note that the exact time for server merge will be released later, so stay tuned. I know that we're going to expect to see, like, you know, during that merger to have some maintenance and whatnot, so we're going to get news on that. New season server opening time. Once the season settlement is complete, the new season and servers will be open, which, you know, makes sense, because that's why that's how it's done. Now, brief introduction to new season content. This is what we're looking forward to. Brand new region. Cairn. I'm quite sure I butchered the name, but I guess it's Aether Cairn. The water situated in southeastern Adenthia are known as the Misty Sea, where Sheen Elves, Wood Elves, and Merfolk reside. Travelers may cruise across the mighty sea, tour Aether Cairn to. I'm going to try and think of a new name for this one, because I'm always going to struggle saying it. But yeah, they will tour Aether Cairn to admire its landscapes and explore the merfolk habitat in the ocean depths by a certain means. That sounds good. New area, new content. I want to see that. That's good. Brand new story. Fall of Increscent. The Silvery Tower and the Dusky Tower stand erect on the land of Aether Cairn, constructed by Sheen Elf ancestors. As of late, however, destruction befalls the Dusky Tower for a reason unknown. The anomaly induces an imbalance between the two towers, inducing the invasion of Inquietum. Again, oh my god, I'm so bad at words, I'm sorry. Into Aether Cairn. For the sake of maintaining order from being overthrown, you, the mighty traveler, that's us, will embark on a thrilling adventure in Ethercane. That's good, okay. Looking forward to the new story, because like the way that they said it is every season they're going to try to introduce new story, so it's always going to be interesting and follow along. I'm definitely going to read and watch through all of the story because I like the story that they do. You know, I'm not the biggest fan of lore and story in general, but in Dragonheir, I really like the story. Brand new hero. Okay, there we go. Over 30 new heroes will be added, among which are 17 legendary heroes. So tons of legendaries. That means hopefully we get more Healer Light or more ways of getting legendaries. 3 schools of damage dealing will be added. Okay, that's awesome. I'm looking forward to that. They are burn. Okay, we already seen the burn mechanic in the flame domain. We saw the burn mechanic in the heretical ruins, so that's something good. Looking forward to that. Thunderbolt, that sounds interesting, and ice blast. Okay, I'm looking forward to that. So let's see, what do they mean burn? A fire school of damage dealing that specializes in dealing AoE damage. Heroes of this school inflict enemies with burn, making them deal periodical damage to surrounding units. So it's kind of the same as the flame domain. If you have people adjacent to each other, when the burns activate, everybody adjacent to the target of the burn will also take damage, not just themselves. So this one's going to be good for AoE content. That's, or like places where there's like adjacent units. So that's good. Thunderbolt, a lightning school of damage dealing that specializes in dealing AoE damage. Again, more AoE damage, that's good, because that's the priority that you want early on. AoE damage, so you can focus on Goblin and progress it faster. Heroes of this school inflict enemies with electrocuted, periodically dealing damage to affected units by generating lightning chains. That sounds awesome. Looking forward to that. And then the next one, Ice Blast, an ice school of damage dealing that specializes in single target attack. Okay. Heroes of this school possess a special skill resource, Ice Crystal. When they cast battle skills, 1 stack of Ice Crystal will be consumed to refresh the cooldown of their battle skills. That sounds interesting. So it's going to be more towards like single target damage. So I guess it's good to have variety, not everything be AoE. That might just make, you know, the ice/frost pairings a little bit better. Now the brand new equipment set. Yes, let's go. New equipment set. Inventor's Inspiration. Each time a battle skill or an ultimate skill is cast, the wearer obtains 1 stack of damage bonus. There is an upper limit to the duration and stack number. So this one sounds good. Like if you do lots of battle skills, you're just gonna keep getting damage. That's good. I like that one. Abyssal Curse. The indirect damage dealt by the wearer ignores a percentage of defense. The indirect damage. So I guess the indirect damage might mean something that's going to influence Ice Blast, Thunderbolt, Burn, maybe stuff like poisons that we have. You know, the derivative damage, maybe from people like the Dauntless one. So this one could be interesting. This one could be interesting because those ones maybe are not doing as much damage as they should. Like, for example, poisons. So this might influence it a lot. I like that. Sounds good. Then Emperor's Might. The wearer deals increased damage based on the difference value between the wearer's attack and the target's attack. The maximum damage bonus is 50% attack. Okay, this one sounds good as well, because at the end of the day, as long as those, you know, the stuff that you face doesn't have so much of a higher attack limit, you can influence this a lot, especially by just, you know, bringing attack penalty against the boss encounters, for example. And that's something that I always say, like in most boss encounters, you definitely need attack penalty. So not only would you reduce the damage that they do, but you could increase your damage of the people that wear Emperor's Might by having more attack on your heroes than the other ones. So this one's gonna look interesting as well. Then Cyril's Whisper. When the wearer successfully inflicts a debuff on an enemy, all allies gain extra but unstackable attack that lasts for a certain period. Okay, so this one sounds like a variation, I guess, of the Brotherhood Spirit, which every time you use your ultimate, basically your whole team gains 15% extra attack for 10 seconds. So I feel like this might be the same every time, like you have a debuff, or every time they land a debuff, your whole team is going to gain increased attack maybe for 10 seconds. That sounds awesome. Cyril's Whisper sounds awesome. I guess it's just a revamp of Brotherhood Spirit, but still, I like it that they specialize it a bit more towards the debuffers. And then Moneless or Monelise's Blessing, I'm quite sure again I butchered this name. After casting an ultimate skill, the wearer heals the ally with the lowest percentage of HP. This one sounds good as well because it would kind of help and make stuff be more relevant for healers. I feel like healers don't have enough sets in the game that kind of like, you know, boost their healing power. So having this type of set that boosts that one is going to be helpful. Hopefully this set also gives you a combination of, I don't know, HP and skill haste or something like that, because right now we only have attack percent and skill haste and accuracy and skill haste. So hopefully this is going to be like HP and skill haste, which is going to be more helpful for healers. So that's good. I'm looking forward to this. New sets, it's going to be new ways, lots of testing. I love that. And then brand new artifacts. 14 new artifacts will be added, including 3 exclusive artifacts. Oh boy, more exclusive legendaries, 9 legendary artifacts, and 2 epic artifacts. Okay, another good thing. I'm happy to see new artifacts because they're really game-changing. But the one thing that, again, I'm going to emphasize, this is the only thing that's like, you know, not the best in this game. I hope to see more ways of getting legendaries, okay? Because, or like increasing, or some other way of getting more healer light, because we keep introducing more legendaries. We're gonna get more legendary artifacts, but we need a little bit better ways, at least for, you know, free-to-play or low spend to get legendary. So hopefully they're gonna implement something like that. We keep trying to give the feedback of give a 0.5% chance to get a legendary from Starlight Dice, okay? No mercy, no pity, just put it in there, okay? Come on, Dragonheir. Put that 0.5%, same way as you had on the Dritz banner, and trust me, people are gonna love it. Okay, let's go and continue. Brand new monster. Yes, let's go. Mushroom Broodmother. A new Fey Meander boss whose skills inflict stackable and undispellable spider spawn that decreases the healing amount of a certain probability. Okay, that sounds annoying. Mechatork, interesting name. A new Otherworld exploration boss. Okay, that sounds good. A giant robot whose skills grant itself stackable and undispellable overheated, that periodically deals damage to all enemies. Okay. This one's gonna be quirky because it might, you know, depending on how the skills and areas of the boss, it might mean we're gonna have to pair people together to do more healing. So that's gonna be interesting. I'm looking forward to new bosses, new stuff. Again, it's always good. All 8 dungeon bosses will be upgraded. Oh boy. Brand new skills and mechanics are awaiting travelers. So this one's gonna be, it's interesting. Again, I like that they change it. They're gonna make it feel new. They're gonna make it feel exciting, because otherwise people will be bored. You know, that's the whole idea. Because it's season-based, not only does it reset and it feels fresh every time, but the fact that they introduce new heroes, new content, different, you know, change the dungeons, it's always gonna feel fresh, and so it's gonna feel nice. I'm gonna love to see this one. Looking forward to it. Okay, brand new event. Force-faring Summons. A seasoned settlement exclusive summons pool divided into 3 categories based on the settlement rankings of travelers. I'm guessing that's going to be introduced. Only season summon tickets at the corresponding level can be used. The summons required to trigger the guarantee are relatively lower in this event, while the probability of obtaining Season 2 new heroes is much higher. That's good. Give us more chances to get legendaries. Odyssey's featured summons. An exclusive new hero summons pool, time limited to the first 10 days of Season 2. Only heroes newly added to Season 2 are available in this event. So this one's going to make sense for people that, you know, maybe the high spenders, Krakens, Whales, whatever, that already have lots of the other legendaries. Maybe they want to pull and try and get the new ones. This might be the time and the place where they might go and want to pull everything there. So that sounds, you know, you have to cater to free-to-play low spend, but you have to cater to spenders as well, because at the end of the day, I'm not trying to, you know, be like, leave Krakens alone and whatnot, but spenders, high spenders, at least are the ones that keep games going. You know, if the game doesn't make money, it's gonna die, because, you know, it's a business at the end of the day. Please keep that in mind, okay? Please keep that in mind. Okay, others. Elemental Affinity Rotation. Let's welcome a brand new set of Elemental Affinity in the new season. Elemental Affinity skills upgraded by Affinity Solvent have been adjusted as well. Okay, so there's going to be some changes, because I think some of them were imbalanced a bit, like the fire and poison, the attack that you gain was too high compared to the other ones. So let's see, this season review. Optimize the current review display, added the AI-generated song feature. You are welcome to enjoy the customized hymn for your adventure this season. That's good. Their whole songs, you know, the whole Soundtracks are pretty fun. I especially love Alton's Alton the Bard's theme song. That's amazing. Then Cliffside Trail added new quests in World Challenge and Champion Emblem. Again, people that want to compete with those ones, is gonna be, you know, more stuff for them to do. That's fun. Journal Adventure added new trial quests. Okay, that's good. That's good. Always have something, you know, to keep people interested and look forward to. Alliance. Okay, this one's gonna be interesting, I think, or I hope. Added new features, including leader impeachment. That makes sense. Sometimes the leader quits and then you can do nothing about it. Alliance invitation, offline chat. Optimize the gameplay of Alliance Duel. The Alliance experience has seen an all-around upgrade. That's good. The Alliance system overall, from my point of view, is pretty good. Like there's plenty of, you know, they give you plenty of reasons to be in an alliance, whereas in other games there's no reason to be in them. This one, you have the 2 guild versus guilds, you have the temporal vortex that you get extra buffs, you have the stuff in the other world that gives you more buffs. So the alliances are good so far. Localization, optimize the text in on all 13 languages, fix known UI text issues and other display issues, optimize the interaction and display of certain graphic text, other accessibility adjustments and optimization. So overall, this sounds amazing. Like, I'm definitely looking forward to the brand new event of the summons, because I'm going to show you this at the end, but I'm looking for the brand, you know what, let me show you this now. So the brand new summon event, I think, if I'm not mistaken, is going to have to do with this one over here. If you click, like, you see this one over here, you see where we have the 3 tickets. If you go into the reward preview, you have the Supreme Season Summon ticket, okay, the legendary ones basically. Then you have the Premium Season Summon tickets, and then you have the Common Season Summon ticket. So basically, if you finish at least in top 50% of the whole server, which shouldn't be as hard to do, honestly, you're gonna get 20 of these tickets. And basically what this one does is, on the new banners that they talked about, they're gonna do the following. This item is required for the limited summoning event at the beginning of the new season, so the one that we talked about. Each summon in this event consumes 1 hero dice and 1 season summon ticket. In this event, the probability of obtaining a hero of each rarity is the same as the regular, a regular summon that consumes hero dice. If you fail to summon a legendary hero in 9 summons, the 10th summon guarantees a legendary. So basically, you start the new season with, if you have 20 hero dice saved, or if you save some of those, you're guaranteed to pull on those battles 2 legendaries. That's a good change. That's a good change. Straight up start with 2 legendaries in 20 because of these the tickets. That's awesome. It means that, you know, people that say, we don't get no legendaries, well, this is how you start doing it. Apart from, you know, you can buy a lot of hero with War Marrow. But we're guaranteed to start, you know, lower the pity on these banners for the first 2 ones. I'm not sure afterwards, but the first 2 ones, while you use these tickets, you have a guaranteed legendary at 10. When you use the common season tickets, some of the new heroes are not available for summoning. Okay, so the common ones, you might not get the new ones. When you get these ones, you have a higher chance. So the chances increase by a bit. Obviously, if you get the legendary ones, the chance is even bigger. So this one's a good move. Like, I'm really happy about this one. I'm really happy that they implemented like that. Basically, it's gonna give people the chance to start new season with 2 new legendaries. Like, that's awesome. I'm also looking forward to the, what's it called, to the new region, new story. Looking forward to them. Brand new heroes again. That's gonna be awesome. New stuff to test out. There might be a change in the meta, because right now the top 10 rares, you know, we already know them. It's Sigrid at the top and some other stuff. New equipment sets. It's 5 equipment sets. That's gonna spice up things. New artifacts, new monsters, new events. There's gonna be a ton of new things. I'm looking forward to it a lot. What do you guys think? Leave it in the comments below. Do you like what you read? Did you not? What did you not like? Please refrain from trying to be rude. If you have any feedback, just leave it in a nice way so I can pass it on and obviously try and see what we can change. But this one looks amazing and I'm definitely excited for it. But anyway, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. As always, if you do enjoy my content, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel to see when I upload next, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care, everyone. Bye, guys.